round I played an opponent that you may or may not be familiar with, because I've already played her. Oh, I've actually reviewed her a game against her twice on stream. Once in the Pumpkin Classic back in October, and then at the UMBC tournament in November. This is our third game together. So she's dropped to 5 dan after the UMBC tournament, I think, or it's like 5.9 or something. So this game was no Komi. I was white. Yeah, so I don't know. I didn't want to lose this game, and you'll see what happens. So she played here. I think I played the same opening last time, just because like I don't think she's as up to date with like recent Joseki development. So 3-4 is a lot easier to kind of play more complicated variations. That's why I did that. She approached. I played this move, which I played against her last time as well. Then I played here. This is kind of I feel like this variation here, like this move, is a little bit newer. I think she already knows like the main variations for this move, so I decided to try this move out. So she played here, I played here. She played here, which is kind of an older variation, or not as fashionable variation these days. Main reason being, after this Joseki, I connect here. This is one variation. Put something like this. This is one possible variation. Black can live in the corner by playing like S19 or whatever. But I think pros think this is a little bit better for white because white gets to play on both sides, and plus white gets pushed on the 4th one here, so it's pretty good. So yeah, I mean this is maybe a little bit better for white. Also, there's still some holes in black shape, like I can like peep at N14 or something. Yeah, and plus if black wants to live in the corner, she has to spend an extra move, so that's another thing. But she disconnected. This is the more peaceful variation. I play here. So basically I get the corner, and black still has to spend a move on the outside to fix. Black does have a really big wall, but the problem is that if black plays too far, like there's a lot of Aji in here, especially with this peep here. So like usually black has to just play here to get rid of all the Aji here. So that's why I think this variation it's still playable for both, but I feel like white is a little bit better. Also, black does have some endgame play here to reduce a lot of points here, so this corner isn't entirely white's. But I mean, I don't know whether or not this is better for black than the previous variation, but I mean, they're both playable. So she played here. The other thing is that I'm still really bad with like playing like I guess like Moyo reducing moves, like to either invade or reduce. Like I'm not as comfortable with big framework games as I am with like territory games. So I put here. She pincered. I jumped. I put here to kind of gain some influence so that she doesn't like build this huge board-wide Moyo. Yeah, so like what I was expecting is that if she plays here, then now if I place the move up here, like black's really flat at the top, right? If I play something like this, black's position is really flat at the top, so like this will also help me. I can later expose some Aji over here. But she played here. Normally you don't do this right away. 1 black ends in Gote, 2 white can still invade the corner. But in this case, I mean, I don't know. I think it's okay, but I think maybe like I might have played here, possibly. Cause like normally this move is pretty severe, but in this case, like I think it's not really that big. Like sure, you can maybe gain a little bit here, but it's not really that much. Like white doesn't really get a lot out of this, I feel. So I put it here to kind of test to see what she'll do. If she wants the corner, then I can play something like this and kind of settle on the side, and then this wall is kind of useless, right? Especially because I already have influence here. Then this, like, if I live at the top, then this wall isn't really useful. In fact, it might become a heavy group. Then I can like maybe attack it later or something. But she put it here. I extended. She jumped. So now you can see this part is getting a little bit bigger. And I was starting to get a little bit worried that I would fall behind in points because I only really have this corner. This influence isn't really any points, especially if like. Especially if she surrounds all this territory, right? This influence isn't really doing that much. Also, if I play here, like she can just you know Hane, and like I still can't get anything out of this. Also, if I approach this corner, then like something like this could happen, and I still don't really gain anything. Let's put it here. I don't know. Let's put it here. Like, so this is also like really cramped for white, so it's not really good spacing. I don't know. I think maybe this move isn't that good. Maybe I should just approach the corner directly. Then maybe I can like attach here or something. I'm not really sure. That might have been better. So I played here first just to test to see what she'd do. But I felt like there was no good move at the top to play right now. So she pinched it, I jumped, extended, I did that, she jumped. I can still invade the corner, it's still pretty big. But right now I decided to test out the Aji here, because I felt like there's something I could do here to maybe erase the territory here. We connected, I played here. This Hane, maybe she should have just played here, possibly. I think this might have been better than the game because in the game, well, you'll see what happened in the game. So in the game, she Hane'd here, and I played this move, basically saying that if she wants to get this territory, like we'd have to play something like here, which is what happened in the game. But there's some like tricky reading here, especially because there's still like a peep here as well. If black tries to play this kind of move, like it doesn't really do that much, I can just connect up. Yeah, so like if she tries to wedge, I can Atari this way. And now you can see that I give up to 3 stones, but I kind of break black's area here. Now you can see that this part has some trouble. And plus these stones still have some Aji. So it's not really that good for black. She played here to kind of basically, if I try to simply connect the stone, she can cut like this, right? But I can play here, which is a little bit tricky because now I fixed the cut point here, and there's a little bit of thinness, but I think it's still okay, as you'll see. So she Hane'd. I debated a lot whether or not I wanted to poke and then Atari like this. She could fix, well, she'll fix like this, right? But I don't know, like, I wasn't sure if I would necessarily needed to make this exchange right away. Because there's a possibility I might also want to like maybe cut here or something. Like, I didn't feel like I had to make this exchange right away. So I just cut directly. She played like this. This is very similar to the last variation. But now, because she Hane'd here, I can play this this move. Basically, if she really wants to kill me, I can just cut, and then after this, now she can't do anything because there's too many weaknesses in black's shape here. Plus, I have like F17 or whatever. There's a lot I can do. So she has to connect, and now I can actually just live directly here, which is a big success for white. Because originally, like, black spent so many moves to like get this territory here, and now it's all gone. And plus, black still has some weaknesses in his shape on the outside. So she defended here. This is pretty necessary. So okay, so at this point of the game, I thought like I thought everything like is all good and swell and stuff. Like black still has a weakness here, like I can still cut. And so if I play some stone at the top here, like black could get in some trouble. In addition, black doesn't have two eyes in this area either, so like, you know, if I get some stones around here, like black is not alive on either side. So I played here first, thinking that okay, like if she played this variation, then you know I can come back and cut, and then black's in some pretty big trouble. So I played here, and then she played here first. This move is really annoying because like I have like I get cut, and then like there's no good way for me to fix it because these stones here, like there's no great way to attack them either. There's like peeps all over the place. I think maybe like I tried really hard to kind of connect the groups loosely, but like there's no good way to connect back to the group this group either. So I think maybe it would have been better just to ignore this area and just push and cut immediately. She played here. This. If I push and cut now, I mean I guess it's okay, but now like black's a lot stronger in the center. So I thought like I don't know. Like, I spent a lot. I don't know. I played this fight really awkwardly. Like white shape at the bottom is really not that good. White is really over concentrated and heavy, and like the shape is just like really heavy. I don't know. So I figured it's better just to jump out instead. But like white shape is still full of holes anyways, and like this is black is like slowly kind of fixing her weakness in the center as well. So here I pushed and cut, and like this fight is just really awkward because here like she can cut here, so I have to defend, right? And now black is like completely fixed up in the center, and white actually has some bad Aji here. I don't know, like all of a sudden like you can see that like now like all of a sudden white is like this influence here became nothing. White gained nothing here at the bottom. I got some territory in the corner, but like this whole weakness here is basically all fixed. And plus there's also no good way to fix this because if I play here now, like she can just play here, and I'm not sure if white can even live here now. Seems really dangerous. So I think like the main problem here is that like when she played this move, I should just maybe just Tanuki right now and just push and cut, because like there's no way she can ignore this. Like if she Tanukis, like I can just like I don't know, even if I just Hane, like this is really painful for black. Probably 610. I mean, at the very least, you can see that like this stone is hurt a lot. Maybe better yet, I should just Hane here, maybe. Then these has to run out, so maybe she'll play like here. But I can still just cut, so I mean, yeah, this is probably better. So now you can see like black is in a lot of trouble, and like I can use this influence pretty effectively. And then at the bottom here, like even though there's some like white's under some pressure, but I can still, you know, play this kind of attach, jump, and like now white shape is a lot lighter, like it's not as heavy. Cause now I already kind of like got some benefit up here. Even if like, let's say like black sacks this part and like plays here, I can still just hit the corner, and like the corner is really big. So like, okay, like black gains maybe 20 some points here, but I gained like a bajillion points at the top. So like, it's definitely a lot better for black. And now you can see after this, like, now if I, you know, play some splitting move on the left side, it's a lot more severe. I think this is a really big mistake for me. Like, I shouldn't have paid attention to these stones so much, because it actually, while black was attacking, like, it actually helped to fix the center weakness a lot. And white ended up getting nothing out of all of this. It's really bad, really bad. It's really bad. It's really bad. Oh my god. I remember during the game I was like I was like muttering like, what have I done? Like, it's unbelievable like how this result happened. Like, for white to get nothing out of all of this. Especially after getting such a good result at the top. Like it's almost unbelievable. So I had to defend here just to make sure I lived. And then, but the problem is like, now you can see that black not only defended the weaknesses here, but got like a whole bunch of like 15 points here in the process. Like that's huge. Considering like what the situation was before, like it's humongous. So now I take the corner. Corner is pretty big. Probably the last like big point on the board. I guess like playing on the right side is pretty big too, but corner is pretty big. So this happened. So I thought, okay, so like, I thought that there'd be no way for white to die here, so that's why I connected all of these. Cause if I let her cut, like, I lose a lot of points, and I didn't want to do that. So I figured, okay, like, I pretty much have half an eye at the bottom. Like, there should be no way I will die, right? I put here. Maybe I should just I don't know, maybe let's say I don't know. I don't know, this move is still really painful. Like, maybe I can play here. And then maybe now I can like push and cut or something. Maybe something like this is possible. Yeah, this is maybe I could have done something like this maybe. So black would have to play like maybe here. I can still push and cut, and I think black doesn't really have a great move to do anything. I can just jump. No. Probably Hane, and then. This is kind of annoying though. Let's see, connect. Oh, then we can see that like, I have this, this, and then black's. Then it's a liberty fight, but I think black doesn't have enough in this case. Yeah, I think this peep is really important. But I just put here, at this point I was also in like my close to last period of Yoyomi, so I was like, I don't know. I thought this would be good enough. So she attached. I put here, maybe like I should have just cut. Eric suggested this after the game, like maybe I should have just cut. Gee, a tile like this, and then I can go back to playing this move. I think this would have been a lot better. Yeah. But then now it's a little bit difficult for white. I have no way to get out here, and I only have half an eye here and half an eye here, so I'm kind of missing an eye. So now I'm just kind of being a little bit desperate. Like, there's no way I can do anything here. Maybe because like, if I try to like Atari here or something, like black can just give up these 5 stones and just kill this group, and that's definitely enough. So I mean, white's basically lost. I think I played like a couple moves after this, but they're not really that important. So yeah, basically I was done because I kind of died. Yeah. But I mean, like, for this to happen, like after I had such a good result here and like so much like initiative, like I don't know. I played really badly here. Like this shape is so, it just looks so painful. You just look at it and it looks like a piece of turd in the water or something. I don't know. It's just because this is like originally white's influence, right? And now it's just like a turd. Yeah, it's really bad. But I mean, yeah, I didn't play that well, I guess. I mean, like when I play online, I feel like I'm still doing okay. Like my results aren't that bad as of recently. Like at least I'm not losing the 40s or anything when I play on KGS or something. On Taijin, like I can still win like, most of my games. I don't know. Tournaments. I don't really know. Maryland Open is next month, so hopefully I can do better there. But the field is, of course, much stronger too. Like there's more 7 dans and 6 dans and whatever. So no, it's still gonna be really difficult. Yeah, that was pretty much the end of this tournament. We went out for the Korean barbecue afterwards, and I mean, it was really good. It was my first time eating it too, so it was a pretty cool experience. Yeah. I don't know. Go is a hard game. But yeah, that's basically a sum up of the tournament. I went 1 and 2 overall. Like I didn't play particularly well. I think the game against Eric wasn't that bad until I made like really bad mistakes towards the end. But yeah, I mean, I definitely saw where I had weaknesses. Also, like I spent so much time like this part when I was playing here. Like I spent like 5 to 10 minutes just deciding whether or not I should push first or just cut. Like I really need to stop doing that and like use my time more efficiently. I think that's really important because then like I go into Byoyomi faster, and then even though like I feel like my Byoyomi skills in general aren't that bad, like it's still like pressure that is unneeded. Yeah, unfortunate, but what can you do? Alright, so it's only 11:30. I might play a game on Taijin.